What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Brawlic John, and I'm back with another episode of How to Play. And on today's episode, we've brought you more spice, because I know that you guys are getting ready for Regulation D. You're doing a lot of testing, a lot of gaming, and so am I. Now, there's one thing that we've learned so far in Regulation D testing, and it's that Urshifu is broken. Urshifu plus Fake Out equals emotional damage. So how do you beat Urshifu? Brawlic, what's good into Urshifu? Urshifu keeps one-shotting me, Brawlic. What do I do? Well, you look no further than today's video, because I've got a blast from the past, Yugi. And his name is Zapdos. That's right, baby. Our friend, our yellow Cantonian bird from the original 151 Pokedex is here. And he beats both Urshifus. Now, let me tell you how. It's a pretty simple set when you really break it down, but it's quite profound to me so far in testing in Regulation D. So we have Zapdos. Now, Zapdos' innate ability is static, which already gives you a hint as to some of the things that we can do versus Urshifu. If we get hit with a physical attack, we have a chance at paralysis. But that's not really it at all. We got leftovers. You might say, hey, why are we rocking leftovers on Zapdos? That's because this Zapdos is 252 HP, 128 defense, 128 special defense. This is a bulky bird. Bulky, alright? Let me tell you. Terra Fighting, a little bit weird. Well, it dodges our weakness to ice, it dodges our weakness to rock, and in the meta, actually, Terra Fighting resists quite a few things. Now, I don't normally terrasilize the Zapdos, it's very rare that I do, but in certain matchups, it can absolutely 100% save your bacon. Now, the moveset is Discharge, Thunderbolt, Protect, and Hurricane. Hurricane is a one-hit KO onto Fighting Urshifu. Thunderbolt is a one-hit KO onto Water Urshifu. Now, obviously, we like to utilize the rain to make our Hurricanes 100% accurate, and that's why you'll see that this is a relatively standard rain team. The only real difference between my team and a standard rain team is I've replaced Water Urshifu with Basculegion in theory, and I also have the Dark Urshifu for specific matchups, and then Zapdos is my end game. People say, what do you do with the Zapdos? You bring it in the back, and you end your games with Zapdos, right? Our bread and butter is Tornadus plus Basculegion. Tornadus, Prankster, Covert Cloak, Rain Dance, Tailwind, Protect, Bleak, Windstorm. Pretty standard, nothing crazy. This Basculegion, adaptability. Why not Swift Swim, Brawlic? Because anything that's faster than Basculegion will die to adaptability Aqua Jet, put it that way. That's why we're not Swift Swim, alright? Wave Crash, Aqua Jet, Protect, last respects. Now, what's really good about adaptability, the reason that I specifically want adaptability is against the very popular core of Cresselia and Ursaluna. Basculegion has a very good range to one-shot almost all Cresselias. I'm talking Rain Dance by Tornadus on turn 1, he can't get faked out Covert Cloak. Basculegion is a ghost type, so good luck faking out the Basculegion. And also, Terra Water, Adaptability, Mystic Water, Wave Crash, in rain into Cresselia. Yeah, that's a one-hit knockout. So good luck setting up Trick Room against my team. Now we have Lando, who's here really to support the Zapdos. Lando comes in on physical attackers. Lando is able to absorb Discharge, which is a really strong offensive move on Zapdos, which also acts as a bit of speed control because the para percentage on Discharge is actually pretty high. And then in the back, we have Dark Urshifu with Rillaboom. As you guys know, Fake Out plus Urshifu is a tale as old as time. We went Terra Fire Urshifu because if my opponent has Flutter Mane, they might find that Flutter Mane has a pretty good matchup into me, unless of course I go Terra Flying and I blow it up with Poison Jab, or Wicked Blow if they've already wasted their Terra. This team is really fun. I'm really excited about this team. I want you guys to try it out. I've been running it in some Nino tours. I've been running it on Casual Ladder and testing. It's really cool. Could the team be better? Yes. but the point of this video and the point of this team is just to show you guys that Zapdos is a very, very viable option in the upcoming Regulation D meta. So enjoy the rental code at the top, enjoy the team, and yeah. Hold up, wait a minute, you thought I was finished? Forgot to remind you guys to sub to the channel. I am halfway to 1,000 subs, which means I would become a YouTube partner, which means that I would be able to monetize my videos. And guys, as somebody who works full-time, who struggles balancing life, my wife, my Twitch stream, my YouTube career, hitting 1,000 subs would mean the world to me. So seriously, guys, if you're watching this video at all, and you haven't subbed and you subbed, you are helping me on my journey financially, spiritually, mentally. You would help me so much. We're just trying to get to 1,000. That's our goal. We're past halfway there. Thank you guys so much for watching the video. Enjoy, and yeah. Alrighty, here we go. So we got an interesting team here. We are looking at double Genie with Rillaboom, Heatran, Chien-Pao, and Urshifu. Now, whenever we see Urshifu, we always bring Zapdos, so now it's really just about how we want to position our team. And they do have Rilla, which leads pretty good into Basculegion, all things considered. I think I am going to go for Torn Basculegion here. I think I want to go for Lando and Zapdos as an endgame. The Landorus is really good into the Heatran if we can bait out the Terra on someone else. It's also pretty good into Thundy. It's good into their Lando as well. I feel like Basculegion is pretty good in this matchup. And then I have 3 flying types to really help out with the Rillaboom here. So I feel like this is a good lead. If they lead Rillaboom because they're afraid of the Basculegion, then I have the Covert Cloak to really help me out with that fake out pressure, and Basculegion is a ghost type. So I'm hoping for a Rillaboom lead. That's what I'm calling here. I'm calling a Rillaboom lead, and I'm hoping that Basculegion could pick up some KOs and we take it from there. So they actually go Thundurus, Chien-Pao. So they got me a bit off guard with that lead for sure. Now the question is, how do they want to play this? Because I can get up the Tailwind for sure. So, but I can also get up the Rain Dance, and I might be able to... If the thing is, if I go Rain Dance, are they just gonna go for T-Wave onto Basculegion? And then they could go for, like, Ice Spinner into Chien-Pao. Then what would I do? I would be slower versus a Chien-Pao here. But without Rain, I'm not entirely sure that kills. This is tough. You know, I am going to, because I'm so interested in the calcs, I'm going to go for Rain Dance, and I'm going to go for Terra Water Aqua Jet into the Thundurus here. In Rain. I'm actually very curious about this calc. Because this could go pretty poorly for me. Ways that this could go poorly is Prankster T-Wave into Basculegion, or just Protect on Thundy, and then they snipe the Tornadus. But let's see what they go for here. I'm pretty interested. Sucker Punch into Basculegion, we live it. Rain Dance out of Tornadus. Basculegion goes next, I assume. He taunts the Tornadus, so I can no longer Tailwind. Interesting. Now, is this a one-shot? Because that's going to determine everything here. Alright, big Aqua Jet is not a one-shot. It just procs the berry. That's a lot of damage that came out, but Tornadus is pretty bulky here. So now they could go for another Sucker Punch. They can for sure do that. I'm trying to think of how I would play around that, or is that even really the play? To do another Thunder Punch. He knows I'm taunted, so he could target down. I believe another Aqua Jet takes down the Thundy. I almost want to Protect, though. But if they call that Protect, I'm so dunzo, really. How would I like to play this? Interesting, interesting, interesting. I could just switch. Switching is not a terrible play. But I think I am going to... I'm going to call the Sucker Punch. I'm going to go Protect here. I'm going to call the Sucker Punch. Here we go. Show me the Sucker Punch. T-Wave. He did not go Sucker Punch. He T-Waved into Protect, which means he's Ice Spinnering Tornadus. Yeah, we got called pretty bad this game. It is not looking great for us at all. Could bring in the Lando, but I mean, he's Prankster. We know he's Prankster. I guess we just bring in the Lando here. We bring in the Lando, we get off an Intimidate. I guess we just switch into Zapdos now, and we go for the Aqua Jet into Thundy. He could Sucker Punch. This is so tough. I'm gonna go for a Rock Slide here, and I'm gonna switch into the Zapdos, I think. Actually, no. If he Sucker Punches, then he Sucker Punches, right? I think it's fine, actually. He could Ice Spinner. Alright, so the Chien-Pao actually withdraws. Interesting. What wants to take... Ooh, Rillaboom's a great switch in. Wow, my opponent's playing really well. It's still like a decently good turn for me, though. Because Thunder Wave's going to go into the Basculegion, but I am spamming those priority moves anyway. Let's see what happens here. Aqua Jet goes off into the Rillaboom. Okay, pretty decent chip damage, all things considered. Rock Slide misses somebody. It misses the Rillaboom. Kinda didn't want it to miss the Rillaboom there, you know? Kinda didn't want that at all. U-turn into Rillaboom and Aqua Jet into Thundy here? Is that the play? Could just go for a Protect. That positions me pretty nicely, actually. I'm gonna go for Protect on this turn. Let's see what he does. So this team is definitely still winnable. I got caught a little bit off guard, not just by the lead, but by the playstyle too. They're playing a lot better than I would have assumed. T-Wave into Lando, so they were predicting a switch-in, which is fair. U-turn gets some chip damage out into the Rillaboom here. I get to bring in Zapdos for free, which is really nice. Now, they could T-Wave the Zapdos, Woodhammer... Okay. How would I like to play this? Do I want to risk Zapdos getting T-Waved? Because I can Hurricane the Rillaboom here for sure. And Rillaboom just goes down. So this could be a Rillaboom switch out. But once again, who really wants to switch into this? I think I have to risk taking... Well, if I get parried... Alright, I'm going to Protect the Zapdos and Aqua Jet into Thundy here. I'm gonna stop the para on Zapdos. I think we need to be not para to win this game. Taunt? Taunt into Zapdos. What a weird play. Alright, Aqua Jet goes out into the Thundurus here, which is pretty good for us. Now, are you Woodhammer? If you're Woodhammer into Basculegion, you might knock yourself out here. Possibly. Yeah, you are. Okay. Even if you don't knock yourself out, you'll be dead to a Discharge. So my opponent still has 2 Mons in the back, right? So we're in a 2v3 situation, but the Rillaboom being here and the Rillaboom being so low in health is actually quite good for us. Now, the rain did stop, which is a little bit unfortunate for me. But, oh, here's the Urshifu. Alright, So Urshifu versus... Oh, and it's the water Urshifu. Ah, you don't say. So now, here's the thing. Water Urshifu might just go ahead and knock out that Rillaboom. Oh, this could be quite tough here. I mean, there is no Protect here. I don't know if I should just Thunderbolt, knock out the Urshifu. I think I have to Discharge. I don't know if Discharge kills the Urshifu. In fact, it definitely doesn't, right? So I think I'm down to Thunderbolt, and I guess I gotta go for Rock Slide here. Could go for Earthquake. Earthquake could pick up. I'm trying to think what would be better here on the switch in. We'll go for a Rock Slide here. Aqua Jet into Lando. Lando lives Aqua Jet for sure. Kind of a weird choice here. That probably means I win the game. See, this is what I mean about Zapdos. My opponent played so well. He read me so correctly. But now he's in this endgame, and how does he deal with Zapdos? Like Zapdos is so unthreatened by Urshifu that I'm able to make plays like that. And he went in for... So now he still has Chien-Pao, so it is not all said and done for sure. I can go for Discharge here instead of Thunderbolt for the higher chance at Para. So I am going to Discharge, and I am going to... I guess I'll Earthquake. U-turn super effective, 105. Earthquake with Stab is just better, right? Yeah. He's gotta pick one target, right? He goes for Protect, sure. It's fine. You can scout out my moves, but it's not really gonna change anything. There's the Earthquake. And here's Discharge. Alright, so I do think we win this game despite the terrible start, but honestly, this is just exactly what I was talking about, guys. Zapdos is such an end game monster. He truly, truly, truly is. I am going to go for that Thunderbolt into Chien-Pao and that Earthquake into Chien-Pao. I don't think he can one-shot the Zapdos, but let's see what he goes for here. Imagine he's just Terra Ground. Oh my. Or Terra Flying. Terra Ghosts. Okay, I mean, that doesn't really change the equation for us in either direction. But, I mean, he could be covering for something, you never know. Ice Spinner into Lando. Okay. That is going to take out the Lando. Now we have Zapdos versus Chien-Pao in a 1v1. This all comes down to whether or not Zapdos lives a super effective Ice Spinner, right? So, that's a clean 2-hit KO. We live the Ice Spinner and we win, right? Let's see, let's see, let's see. And that's easy money for Zapdos. We always live the Ice Spinner. And there you go. Zapdos cleans up the endgame. I told you guys, Zapdos is surprisingly strong. And mind you, our opponent, in all fairness, outplayed me. He played really, really well, but he just didn't bring any answers for Zapdos. And that's why I think it's such an amazing meta call right now. Yeah. Alrighty, here we go. Oops, sorry about that. Here we go, guys. So we got my team. This is my team. Wait a minute. This is my team. Okay. That's cool. So yeah, this is legitimately my team. I featured this team on my YouTube channel, so that's pretty interesting that they brought it. So I have some plays here depending on what they go for. They're gonna try to get Trick Room up, most likely, with the Cresselia here. Now, we know that the Cresselia is Terra Fairy, so I can't do something as simple as just lead Urshifu and hope for the best, you know? Now, I could lead Rillaboom. My Fake Out is faster than their Fake Out kind of thing. But I think just going for Tornadus Basculegion covers for the most possible options here. Because I can set up that Rain Dance and I should be able to one-shot the Cresselia, I believe. I haven't done that calc, but it should be pretty good. Now, outside of that, what are we looking for here? Sucker Punch on Urshifu should be really good, but I'm actually just going to go Lando, Zapdos here. I'm feeling a little bit of pressure. I maybe should have considered bringing the Rillaboom instead, but we're going to go Lando here. And wow, I can't believe I ran into my own team on ladder. This is a first for me. That's really cool stuff. I've never actually ran into my own team, so I'm expecting Iron Hands plus Cresselia. Oh, they just leave Cresselia plus Ursaluna. Yeah, I mean, I'm not, like, the hugest fan of this play. They're just gonna protect Ursaluna here turn 1. But that's okay. I am gonna go for Rain Dance. I'm gonna set up the rain, and we are going to Terra Water Wave Crash the Cresselia here. Right? Yeah. Rain Dance, Terra Water, Wave Crash, Adaptability into Cresselia. So this is the strongest move that I possibly have, right? And let's see, now my Cresselia is maximum bulk, so I'm hoping this KOs, but it might not. We'll see. Hopefully they just go Protect on Ursaluna here. Wow, no Protect. Okay, they are just balls to the wall here. Alright, here's Wave Crash. No Protect. Wow. That is a knockout. So Trick Room does not go up here. So that's very important. Now, he does have Torkoal in the back. Now, what's Ursaluna going for here? Fachati into Tornadus. Without the boost, I should live? Nice. Okay. Okay, so that's pretty good here. Now, he brings in the Torkoal, I assume, to which I can just simply set up the ring. Oh, he actually brings in Moltres. Oh, very interesting. Alright, he brings in Moltres. How would I like to play this? I actually think I am going to... I'm going to Bleak Wind Storm. And I'm going to Wave Crash Ursaluna here. Do I have anything to beat Ursaluna in the back? Not really, unfortunately. But I still think this is the better play. I know he has Protect. I know the Moltres can't Protect, right? Actually, no, wait. That's my... I'm forgetting my own sets. Yeah, I know the Moltres can't Protect. Maybe we just take care of the Moltres here. Yeah, you know what? Let's just take care of the Moltres. Let's call Protect. No Protect. Little unfortunate, but you know what? We get rid of the Moltres here. Moltres takes out Tornadus. Okay. Wave Crash into Moltres should take out the Moltres here. I could have had the Ursaluna. I could have had the Ursaluna for free. It's interesting that at -1 speed, the Moltres is still faster than me. Now what are you going for here? He goes for Fachati. Man, this guy does not like to Protect. He picked up my team and just chose Violence straight up. So now it's a 2v2. Zapdos and Landorus versus whatever they have. Which I'm thinking is Torkoal. If it is Torkoal, we might actually have a little bit of an issue, but we'll see. We'll see what they brought. It could just be Basculegion. Oof. Oof, oof, oof. Oh, we might lose. We might lose here. That would be really unfortunate. That would be really unfortunate if we did. I'm gonna go for the Earthquake here. I don't think Lando lives is the issue. But I have to Thunderbolt the Basculegion. I just have to. I have to kill it. Let's hope they get their targeting wrong. They completely threw me for a loop with just leading Ursaluna Crest and then not going for anything. That's so weird. They're actually playing my team quite incorrectly, and it's actually helping them out. This is Terra Water on the Basculegion for sure. Oh, Terra Ground on the Ursaluna. Okay, but that only helps you with Earthquake, which doesn't help you at all here. Alright, so maybe Lando does live. Oh, wow. Wait a minute. Alright, he lets me get some chip damage down. Thunderbolt goes into Basculegion. So he went for Wave Crash. What's the Ursaluna targeting here with Fachati? And does Zapdos live 1? Zapdos, you got me? Oh no, he crit me! Oh, no way! Oh no, that's so unfortunate. Does Earthquake KO from here? Oh, I think it does. That's a range. Hold up. Oh, the crit is so unfortunate, guys. I'm pretty sure Zapdos lives that. I'm like 99.9% sure Zapdos lives that. Come on, Earthquake. Come on, baby. Oh, what a weird game, dude. This guy did not protect one single turn. What a madman. Shout out to Finn for watching my YouTube video. Holy, dude. What a game. Oh, man. GG's to Finn. What a mad lad. That dude is insane. Alrighty. So, looking like we got Snow. We got possible Trick Room. I mean, this is male Indeedee. So, a little bit of a weird matchup here. I'm wondering if Tailwind is really good for me, or do I just deny the Trick Room, right? Urshifu looks really good. I almost wonder if, like, Rillaboom plus Urshi is just enough here. Or if I do just really go with Tornadus Basculegion and just kind of knock out whoever it is. The only issue I have with Tornadus Basculegion is I'm unironically pretty weak to Hydreigon here. But I'm not entirely sure that's too big of an issue. It's such a weird game, right? I think I almost want to go Tornadus plus Urshifu here. And then maybe Basculegion and Zapdos in the back seems really good, probably. Yeah, I think that works. So a little bit of a mix-up here. We're not going with what would be our normal lead, but their team is quite unique, so I have to approach it from a pretty unique angle here. The Hydreigon throws things off just quite a little bit here, but let's see how this game goes for us. And but I'm pretty excited. That's one thing that I really do enjoy about this team is the flexibility that it offers me, especially the Zapdos, right? It feels like no matter what my opponent has, I always find myself just bringing the Zapdos. And it's quite an interesting place to be in here. So the Hydreigon is here. We could match Tailwinds or something of the sort. I think I'm down to just go for Tailwind here. And to go for my... It's Terra Fire Help. The Hydreigon could know. I'm just gonna Wicked Blow into the Indeedee slot. Could be Terra Fairy, but I'm not sure they would waste the Terra on Indeedee here. It's also not Psychic Surge, so this could have been Fake Out for sure. But I still feel like I made the right play, all things considered. Because even if you Fake Out, who are you faking out there and to what end, you know? Oh, Dragon Rush. Alright, so yeah. This might not be that great of a team that we're playing against, but I still want to test the boundaries of my team versus all sorts of competition, right? So let's see what they bring out in the back here. We did set up the Tailwind. We do have the Urshifu ready to go. They did bring out Abomasnow, so the interesting thing about Abomasnow is he can set up the Snow, which is exactly what he's going for here. Now, Snow does boost the defense, so my choices are either to Bleak Wind Storm or to change the weather here. I actually think changing the weather is a little bit better, so I am going to go for that Rain Dance, and I am going to simply Wicked Blow the Abomasnow slot again. The idea here is we can change the weather, taking away the defense boost from the Abomasnow, and also taking away his ability to spam Blizzard. And boom, just like that. Yeah, with Choice Band, this Urshifu goes quite crazy, and Urshifu is gonna take another Dragon Rush here. Shout out to my opponent for hitting both Dragon Rushes. Physical Hydreigon, it's a bit surprising, but nonetheless. Now, Chien-Pao is a beast of a Pokemon. It's very fast. However, I do have Tailwind support here. I almost just want to go Terra Fly and Bleak Wind Storm here. Can that come back to haunt me in any way? No, I think the flying damage, the extra flying damage is actually perfect here. This is a good example. So, Terra Flying, Bleak Wind Storm, and we will just Wicked Blow into the Chien-Pao as well. So this is just a good example of how having that extra Terra Flying damage could come up in some battles, you know what I mean? This might not be the most ideal move for me here, but just lowering the damage output on these mons, the fact that he can't protect the Chen Pao here, he can go for Sucker Punch, but it just really doesn't get him anywhere. And here comes the Bleak Wind Storm. That just does so much damage. Wow. That's a 2-hit knockout onto Hydreigon even. And Hydreigons have been known to be very specially bulky. They oftentimes carry the Assault Vest. So that's a really, really good game for us, showcasing just like the hyper offensive power of these mons. Alright, so Urshifu goes down. Now we can kind of just bring in the Zapdos to clean up this game. And what's good about Zapdos is, once again, once you set up the rain, this Zapdos just becomes such an endgame boss. I know we really don't get to see too much of it here, just because I was able to kind of overpower my opponent with so much early hyper offense. But really, all we were doing was positioning an endgame where Zapdos becomes the win condition, right? They go into Terra Dragon. That's not going to change anything for us. We're chilling. Big Bleak Wind Storm. And boink. Nice. Yeah, so I really didn't have to make too many reads here. But like I said, this game just turned out pretty well here. Alright, so we pick up the W. Nice little win. Pretty good stuff, honestly. Shows the flexibility of Dark Urshifu and how it fits into this team. Alrighty, next game of the day, and we got Palafin Meowscarada. So this is definitely Regulation C. So I have a little bit of advantage here based on my mons. I do think Tailwind looks really, really nice here. But at the same time, I'm wondering about just like Rillaboom plus Urshifu here. There's so many ways I can go about this. Basculegion looks good, but not so much into the Meowscarada, it doesn't, right? Let me think about this. Do I just go Torn plus Urshifu here? Torn Urshifu with Zapdos and Basculegion, or who? You know, I mean, Zapdos is really good into the Palafin here. I'm wondering who my last slot is, because Basculegion actually doesn't really look that great here. I mean, it's good into Tyranitar, it's terrible into Meowscarada, not so great into Pawmot. Landorus looks pretty good into their team as well. The problem with Landorus is I would have to deal with that Palafin at some point. So I actually think Urshifu is pretty good here as well. Urshifu looks quite nice into my opponent's team. So this is a game where I'm going to set up Tailwind, and I'm going to really rely on my Zapdos to just be like a bulky win condition. So once again, you can see how like Zapdos just becomes such a strong Pokemon for us, right? And if they lead Tyranitar, we can start calling out those leads. So they have Pawmot and Tyranitar here. So here's the interesting thing about Pawmot T-Tar is Pawmot plus T-Tar. Do I Tailwind or do I Rain Dance here? Because they do have Fake Out Pressure, right? They do have Fake Out Pressure, but I don't think they could kill the Urshifu even with Fake Out Pressure. Sand's gonna start chipping away at everybody. I mean, I'm just faster naturally, right? I think I am gonna go for Rain Dance. I'm gonna get rid of the sand here. Now, the question is do I close combat? Because if I do, I'm locking myself into that move. I actually think I'm content to simply go for Wicked Blow into the Pawmot here. Because the T-Tar might just Terrasilize. Oh, wow, no Terrasilization. So I could have just close combated the T-Tar here. Oh, wow. Interesting play for my... That is a bulky Pawmot, by the way. I know you're a fighting type, but still play... Oh, wow. Oh. What's happening here? Am I about to get double KO'd here? Yeah, I think I am. Okay. Well, that happened. This turned from the easiest looking game I've ever played to... Oh my god, my opponent's kind of sort of in this. What a weird play. What a really, really legitimately weird play. I actually have, like, nothing... I don't know. I legitimately don't know. Can I win this still? Huh. What's my best way to play this? Could fake out the Palmot, Thunderbolt, the T-Tar slot. But I don't really think that's really the play. Fighting on Zapdos. Fighting on Zapdos to live a rock move. Because I can't really out the T-Tar here. I think Terra fighting Zapdos might actually be the play here. And then I'm going to go for a Hurricane into this slot. And Wood Hammer into this slot. Okay. My opponent's doing it, well, so like, my opponent did kind of a terrible job. It's one of those weird situations, right? Where my opponent was in front of an Urshifu and they just decide that they're not afraid of close combat, right? That's like some insane stuff to just be okay with close combat happening. Now I get to get a Hurricane off into the Palafin slot, which is really nice. Get a little confusion, maybe. Big Wood Hammer into the T-Tar. Is that a one-shot? Oh! So close! Focus Sash! So that is why. Okay. The good thing is we went Terra fighting, so the Stone Edge does nothing. Okay. So we've gained some valuable information here. Right? We've gained some valuable information here. Now, the Rillaboom is faster than the T-Tar here. He could Aqua Jet, he could switch. I think I'll just Thunderbolt into this slot. And then I will go for Knockoff. Does Knockoff knock out the T-Tar? It has to, right? You could swap it, I guess. I could just Protect, but I guess I'm just gonna go for a Wood Hammer here. Yeah, it should be fine. Alright, so the Palafin goes for Flip Turn, which does some decent chip damage, actually. Are you bringing back out the Palmot, or are you bringing in your last Mon? This is gonna be tough. The reason why I want to hold my Protects is he does have Fake Out Pressure in the back. I don't want to show Protect on Zapdos. Oof. Really wish I went for Hurricane there. Should I have Hurricaned? Maybe I should have Hurricaned. Now the question becomes is, do I live Jet Punch, right? That's quite the question to be had. Now I get the double healing since I'm Terra fighting, which is really nice. Zapdos no longer resists Flower Trick anymore. Man, if Zapdos could bring this one back for me, that would be huge. That would be huge. Alright, so now the play is, in fact, to protect the Zapdos and to go for Wood Hammer into Palafin. That is the play here. I don't think their Meowscarada threatens the Rillaboom with too much, right? Now, the Palafin's Terra could throw this off entirely. I'm hoping this is Terra Water. Ooh! I mean, that's still fine by me. Bit of a weird Terra, though. Protect on Zapdos. Now, what are you going for here, sir? Play rough? Oh my, into Protect. So what's the Palafin going for? Drain Punch? Terra Blast. What? Okay, I guess. Does Zapdos get the... Does Zapdos actually, like, kind of sort of 4v1 here? I mean, Rillaboom is putting in work. See, a lot of people were doubting Rillaboom in Regulation D, and I don't know why. Woodhammer does redonkulous amounts of damage. Truly. Truly, truly, truly. Alright, so Zapdos is gonna have to eat a play rough in order to win this game. He does have Fake Out too. Huh. See, now he has that Fake Out pressure, but I've already protected, so he does kinda have me pinned a little bit. He's got me a bit pinned. Woodhammer, but the thing is, if he lands play rough, he has protein, right? He's protein if he lands this play rough. And then... No, I mean, I still think this is the play. Okay, here's the play. Wow, no fake out. Rillaboom eats a close combat, though. Shout out to Rillaboom. Alright, Zapdos, you got me on this play rough, Zapdos? You got me? Yeah, Zapdos got me. That's nothing to bigs. Oh, catch a static. Catch a static for your troubles, kind sir. Yeah, get him out of here. Get him out of here. Rip him and ship him. Rip him and ship him. Big wood hammer. And that is a comeback right there. Don't call it a comeback. I've been here for years. Woo-wee! That's what I'm trying to tell y'all about Zapdos, guys. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all about Zapdos, guys. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Alrighty, guys. I hope you enjoyed the team. Thank you guys so much for watching. That was a great video. I ran into my old team. I would have never guessed it, but it happened, so that's pretty cool stuff. Thank you guys for watching. Please do remember, drop a like, a comment, a sub, all that good stuff, especially a sub, guys. We are on the road to partner. Thank you guys so much for everything. Yeah.